Hello there everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play. I am Magnificent Entertainer, Bulbagarden's multimedia executive. In the last episode, we started out in Oreburgh City, and we explored the areas around Oreburgh, Eterna City, and Floroma Town, and got everything there that we could get now that we have the HM for Surf. In this episode, you can see we are starting off in Hearthome City. One minor thing is I changed the team up a bit. First of all, I've got Splur back. Pulled her out of the PC because she's been sitting out the past couple of episodes. I don't know exactly how helpful she's going to be in the few battles that we have in this episode, but you know, just kind of wanted to bring her back. Next is Porygon actually grew a level off screen because I battled a clown that was in that Pokemon Center right over there. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to finish up with exploring new areas that we could get. That we can get new stuff at now that we have Surf, starting by going over here to Route 208. And there actually isn't anything in particular that we can get here. Oh, it also occurs to me I forgot to buy repels, which is kind of bad. Oh well, I think I'll be okay. But there is no item we can get with Surf. However, if we come down here, we can go surfing. There are items we can get later on, but you can see we're going to need another HM to be able to get up that waterfall. That said, there's still this guy over here. I'll haul you up and out. What kind of a laugh is mwee-hee-hee? Creepy guy. Fisherman Cody over here starts out with a Barboach. And I think I actually knew that, which is why Masquerose out here is in the front. One good Giga Drain will take care of this. And I actually forgot I taught Masquerose that hidden power. Anyway, being quad weak, just fainted with no problem. And of course your next Pokemon is Gyarados. Lovely. That Intimidate isn't going to lower my Giga Drain's attack power, but it only does normal damage because you're part flying. I could switch over to Porygon and use Thunderbolt, which honestly is probably the smart thing. Dragon Rage always does 40 HP damage, so I can survive a couple more of those because Giga Drain's going to help me recover some HP. Yeah, so if that's, well, okay, you're using Twister, which is just horrible. And since you're going after me, it's not even like I'm going to flinch because of it. Like Twister, 20 power, I think, and it potentially makes you flinch. That is a horrible, horrible, horrible move. And you can see we're actually almost back up to full health. That big root really does come in handy. I did not switch that out for the, what's it called? I didn't switch that out for the Miracle Seed that we picked up last time, just because that big root is extremely helpful in restoring HP and making Masquerose much bulkier. Let's just hop back up on the bike. And come on, come on, come on. No other items or anything that we can get from here. So back to Hearthome City. But not for long, because we're going to go straight down here. And onto the northern part of Route 212. There are quite a few items for us to get here, starting with this one right here. That is an iron. I think I'll use up all of them vitamins in the next episode once I've actually surfed around and finished exploring. I'm actually kind of afraid at this point that I've already gone past the point where they're going to be helpful, but, well, we'll see. We can now also get an item over here, which is the Rose Incense. I believe that is another thing that will power up grass-type moves, and it allows you to what's it called? It allows you to breed Roselia for Badoo, I'd like to say, but that seems kind of pointless as you can catch Badoo in the wild. I don't know. But there is a breeding aspect to it. I could KO this Psyduck and gain back my 4 HP, but I'm not going to. Go a little bit further down. And over here, for those of you who kept saying that there were some berries that I had yet to pick up, no, I wanted to show this on screen. You can grab tomato berries over here. And this is the first place you can get them in the wild. Lumberry. You can pick that up as soon as you have Surf, if the Berry Master didn't give you one already. So that's that. Gonna head back to Hearthome City. Don't bump into the policeman along the way. We'll be exploring the southern part of Route 212 when we get to Pastoria. But for now, I wanted to cover that so that I didn't have to go through a bunch of that boggy area. Next, here on Route 209, there is one interesting thing we can grab using Surf. If you come over here, actually no, you gotta come down here to do that. It's the only area on this one tile where you can access back here. And I will activate a repel. I really need to buy more of those. But this should cover me for this particular part. And over here is where you can grab the TM19 Giga Drain. Very helpful move. It's still only 60 power in this generation, but you can see even at 60 power it's doing a decent amount of damage. Now, there's nothing in Elieson Town, there's nothing on Route 210, or in Celestic Town, or on either side of Route 211, or Mount Coronet up here that we can get to using Surf. There's also nothing on Route 215, so I'm just going to fly to Veilstone City. But there's also nothing in Veilstone City, so just going to head out down south. And on to Route 214. And on Route 214 over here, you can come on up here and grab a rare candy, which is excellent. I don't think there's anything hidden over here now. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have squeezed these all into one big mega long episode, but I really didn't feel like doing that. Gonna come around here. And go around here. And Repel's effect wore off, which is lovely. I shouldn't have come this way, but oh well. It is what it is. And of course, one step into the grass, and you're cooked. Hello there, Geodude, or since you're female, Geodudette. Have you met my Masquerose? Good, you've met her. Bye. And come down this way to the Velour Lakefront, Valor Lakefront. Still can't go into the lake, by the way, because those lousy reporters are over there. There's really nothing here that we can get either, so just go back to Route 213, and there's actually a lot of good stuff. Actually, since we're here, let's heal up. Gotta pass through here anyway. And there's actually a bunch of stuff we can do here on Route 213. Of course, there's a lot of water over here. You don't really need to go up this way just yet with the surfing because you don't have rock climb yet. So where you're really going to want to start surfing is, I think it's over here. And this is where I'm going to regret not having them repels. But oh well, c'est la vie. Note to self, buy repels immediately after this episode. I think I did this wrong. Oh boy, did I do this wrong. We are going to have some battles in this episode over here too. Start by coming down here. Yeah, I don't actually think there's anything here. No, there is not. So I am wasting what few repels I actually have, which is just lovely. What you actually want to do is you want to come in here, and there's a trainer over here. Hi, wave riding trainer. How about a battle on the sea? Sure, I give that idea an A+. And it's Swimmer Haley with a Psyduck. Here comes Masquerose. And like I said, this is probably why Splurb isn't going to be particularly helpful, because we're going to be fighting mostly water trainers right now. Splurb will be incredibly helpful against the next gym, when we actually finally get there, but, you know, while we're battling water trainers, not so much. And that Azumarill is probably going to survive because it's incredibly bulky, but let's see. Masquerose hits pretty hard. Masquerose, actually not very far from evolving Masquerose. I may actually do that in the next episode. You do need a specific item to do that, which we do not have yet, but we will be getting... Well, Poison Point. Is that going to be enough to KO you? We actually will be getting that item. Yes, it will. We will be getting that item in the very near future. We defeated Swimmer Haley. You sure schooled me there. Ah, schooled. Like the fish. And I already told you I gave you an A, so that kind of fits. Maybe I should switch to surfing too. Oops. I think I've got a max repel or two that I picked up somewhere along the line. But let's come down here. And you sneak back here. I think that guy's got like 3 Gyarados, if I'm not mistaken. Check for hidden items too, so you can grab a big pearl over there. You can grab a max revive, not even hidden, over there. And I just said that guy's got some Gyarados, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Porygon out in front. I know Porygon is already ridiculously high level, but whatever. Porygon is our best bet against Gyarados. I swim the whole year round. I'm not losing a battle at sea. Sure you're not. You I will give a Super F to. Enough with the C's. You need 3 Pokemon, and the first one's a Gyarados. I think I'm actually right. I think I was right. I think... Oh, hey. I traced your Intimidate, and I'm faster than you. You intimidate me, but I really don't care because Special Attacker. And if this Thunderbolt takes you out in one shot, I should have no problem with the others. Perfect. This battle will be, well, I'd say a walk in the park, but I'm not in the park, and I'm not walking. So that's a second Gyarados, and that second Intimidate, yada yada yada. I'm not using a physical electric attack, but you all know that. Actually, there are surprisingly few physical electric attacks. Spark is one, and it doesn't make physical contact. Thunderfang is another. Wild Charge is a third. And I'm trying to remember if there are any other physical electric attacks. I bet you there's one that I'm just not thinking of, and people are going to yell at me in the, on the discussion thread in the forum. Which, by the way, if you have been watching this and you notice that comments are disabled, there is a discussion thread on the Bulbagarden forums for this and all of the other series that we have currently ongoing on the YouTube channel, which is nice. And yeah, he did have 3 Gyaradoses. Gyaradosi, whatever. 3 Gyarados. And that almost took Porygon up to level 42, which is hilarious. Anyway, come back over here, and there's a rough, tough sailor guy. Traveling alone, are you? That's impressive. How about we battle? If you insist, I'll beat you, though. And it's Sailor Paul, with a Tentacool. Oh, this is not good for Masquerose. This is not good for Masquerose at all, because that could have Liquid Ooze. Do I assume you're going for a poison attack, or do I assume that you're going for a water attack? You know what? Let's do this. Terrible, terrible idea, but if you're going for a poison attack, it could work. Bubble Beam. Curses! Why would you do that? It makes no sense. Oh. Well, okay, that did nothing. Here you go, Splurb. Earthquake it. Go for its weaker physical defense and a super effective move. See, it's funny how I knew that the last guy had 3 Gyarados and I didn't know this guy opened with a Tentacool. And Masquerose grows to level 41. Pelipper. Oh, that is awkward. I mean, Feint Attack will do decent damage to it, but I'm not really feeling that, so nope. Or not. Okay, you can protect all you want, but I'll U-turn this turn. No, I won't. You'll keep protecting, because you're a jerk. You probably have a water-type move, you know. And that doesn't do much of anything, but, well, I mean, Feint Attack probably would have done something. Let's put Grim out there. Porygon got to battle them Gyarados. See, you had a water move. Why did you waste 2 turns protecting when you could have just used Water Pulse right from the... And you confused me. Yes, you confused me. You confused me by being a moron. Alright, let's try this. Yay! Sucker Punch. And not quite. Oh, Payback. Well, that ended up actually being bad, because now Payback's gonna do more... Or not. Okay, well. And your Quick Claw activates. Provided you don't attack yourself in confusion, you are incredible. Grim, you are an incredibly lucky Pokemon. Wow. That's just amazing. And Machoke over here. Alright, so my dark attacks aren't going to do much of any. And the Quick Claw again! Let's see. Nope. Nope. Vital Throw does not affect me. Do you not have... And we snap out of confusion. And we're faster, so the Quick Claw didn't even matter last turn. Do you not have Foresight? Wow, you can't do a thing to Grim. Like, Grim got hurt while battling you, but only because Grim and the Quick Claw activated again. Jeez, wow, I don't think I've ever seen Quick Claw activate that much. Granted, it's not necessary against that Machoke, but still. You earned that level 41. Wow, 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 Spiritomb. You're good, Pipsqueak. Yes, I am. Don't you forget it. Alright, so who have I got? Well, actually, most of my team is level 41 now. Again, with the exception of Splurb, but Splurb isn't really... I mean, Splurb would have done good against that Machoke, but... Let's see, there's a hidden item down that away, but we can't get to it yet. So... I'm going to surf up here. And we've got a potential double battle. Porygon. Look away, please. Why? I'm starting to get... You! I wanted to do that as a double battle, you jerk. Swimmer Evan over here has got a Golduck. So much for that. Actually, Golduck might have Psychic, which... Does Golduck learn Psychic by level? I don't know, but I know that it's got Psychic moves in the anime. It doesn't matter. Golduck went down. Fine, I'll take it. Gain some good experience from that. And another Golduck. I wonder how this battle's going to end. Gee, I really don't know. And it's also a pity, I mean, we haven't seen Splur battle recently. We also... Oh, you survived. Well, that also answers my question about the Psychic-type moves. Did a decent amount of damage, and of course it confused me. Man, Water Pulse confused me. Confusion confused me. Is there any move that isn't going to confuse me? And of course I hit myself in Confusion. And you're using Water Pulse. Oof. Nascaros, if you lose this, I will be... Well, good. I was going to say, if you lose this, I will be incredibly disappointed. I'm also incredibly disappointed that you didn't one-hit KO this Golduck like you did the last one. But, oh well. You are forgiven because you won. And we defeated Evan. It's a double whammy indeed. And you're lucky that that Golduck lasted as long as it did. Alright, fine. Over here we've got another battle. Hello there, aren't you going to swim? Well, in no Pokemon game that exists to date can the player character swim, so the answer is no. There's a Finneon, which makes a bizarre sound when it pops out. That'll probably have Gust, but that shouldn't be a big problem because I should one-hit KO it. Thank you. And gain back a ton of HP from that. That's just... Again, Giga Drain is just doing me wonders. And there's a Pelipper. Stun Spore. Why do all the Pelipers in this game use Protect all of a sudden? That is not a great strategy. There we go, Stun Spore. And you probably have a flying attack. Oh, Payback. Well, Payback would have potentially had a chance to poison me, but... Let's switch over to Porygon, because we got that electric-type move. There we go. And Protect failed, but what do you want to bet? Oh, you did not use Protect this time. Wow. That's, incredibly dumb. But oh well. Down you go. And gain some good experience, and Porygon grows to level 42, the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Very good. And we defeated Swimmer Mary. What's saltier, the tears or my sea? The salt. Yes, let the salt flow through you. There aren't many sea routes that you can swim in Sinnoh. Makes me want to take a vacation in the... Yeah, the Hoenn region has a lot more water. Grab a water stone from there. And there's no hidden item up there. I believe that's all the battles. And we're almost done snagging the items as well, but we did still have that one hidden item down here, which you saw earlier. How to get that? Oh, right. I think you actually have to surf on this one tile. And you go here, and the hidden item is right here, and that is a second big pearl. Yeah. It's kind of bad game design that you kind of have to... I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they've got the boulders blocking certain locations. It makes things a little bit more difficult. This I don't like, but that's my fault for not actually landing over here when I was surfing. It's very abrupt where you can and cannot surf and where you can and cannot walk. Okay. I should be able to do this, because I'm almost done, I'm almost done. And yes, we're back up here. Now, there are some hidden items that I missed the last time I was here. There's one over here, which is a pearl. And I believe there's another one here somewhere. Yes. Is it here? Another pearl. So I missed those. I think I found them by complete accident in another play file that I'm doing parallel to this one. Why am I doing a parallel play file? at the same time that I'm playing this game? Well, because reasons. Reasons that will potentially become obvious a little later on. I'm actually testing out a couple of things just to make sure that I remember... certain things, and I go back and I check for hidden items that I may have missed. So that's one of the main reasons. And then, like I said, there is something that I'm testing when I do this. Over here, swim up here and grab another item, which is the Mystic Water. That powers up water-type moves. So that's incredibly helpful. And, of course, we run into a wild Pokemon, but I don't want to use my last Repel. It's alright, I'm almost done for the episode. And, you know, again, there wasn't really a lot of story progress here, but I didn't want to put all of these into one massively long episode. I hope y'all can forgive me. And we're back on Route 212, down at the southern part of the route. We do have to walk through the bog, unfortunately. But if you walk kind of the way that I'm going, you can avoid wild battles, and I think you should be able to avoid getting stuck. Now, there's no hidden items you can grab. There's no hidden items you can grab from here, but there's also a hidden item, I think, that I missed down here somewhere. Right? I thought there was. I thought there was a full heal here that I missed. I guess I actually got it. Good for me, I suppose? Oh, never mind. There is a hidden item somewhere around here. Alright. Here we go. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Full heal. Perfect. Okay. That was the third hidden item that I found while looking back in a different play file. And we're back on this route over here. There are a couple of items we can get now that we have Surf. First of all, if we come down here, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of land here. And right there you can grab a Max Ether, which is a PP restoration item. We do have them Lepa Berries, so it's not quite as useful as it is otherwise, but it's still a great item. And then, if we come over here, surf on over here and grab the TM84 Poison Jab, which is an 80 power physical poison type move. I could teach that to Masquerose. I think I could also teach that to Juniper and Splurb, but I will not be doing so. With that, I am going to fly over to Jubilife City, because we're done here. And while we are here, we will be exploring to the north of the city and to the east of the city in the next episode to pick up any potential items that we may have missed. Or not that we may have missed, that we can get now that we have Surf. But while I'm here, let's run the Lucky Lotto. Alright, that looks promising. Congratulations! Yay, Kaza! And I get the fourth prize, which is an Ultra Ball. Hey, free Ultra Ball. I'll take it. I think the best that I ever got was the last 2 digits matching and getting a PP up. But also while we are here, actually, it's been a few gyms since we've been to this particular place. This is, of course, the Poketch Company. Hi. I'm the president of the Poketch Company. Hi, your patience is rewarded. I've developed another new Poketch app. And it's the Marking Map app. We could have gotten that after we had 3 gym badges. And the Marking Map app allows the placement of markers. Having a map constantly displayed is convenient. No, you can also mark things, so it's much more useful. And, hi, I'm the president of the Poketch Company. Hi, your patience is rewarded. I've developed yet another new Poketch app. And we get the Poketch app Link Searcher, which determines the availability of wireless hotspots. Not quite as useful. Anyway, let's look through and see if we can find these apps. Just so I can show them off. That's the analog clock. This is the marking map, as the... you can see, we're in the cities. It's a map of Sinnoh, which is fine. You can see we've also got these little things down here at the bottom. I can move them around. I can put them anywhere that I feel like. Let me actually see. Does that stay there when I... Yeah, so that actually stays once you've moved stuff around, unlike some of the other maps. Or some of the other... And man, I am mixing up map and app left and right. The link searcher is not great, because, there really isn't anything you can do with that right now. But yeah, there it is. The Marking Map app will actually come in handy for something much later on. Later on, not much later on, but it is useful for one reason that the Poketch app guy here does not mention. But you can see he's still developing new Poketch apps, and it'll be ready by the time you get your 7th gym badge. I believe that is the last app you can get from him. Like I said, I could have gotten that marking map after I picked up the gym badge from Fantina, but I knew that we'd be coming back to Jubilife after the 5th gym badge, and the marking map does not come in handy for its special feature until much later on. So I kind of figured there was nothing to lose just by waiting till now to grab it. The last thing that I will do in this episode, and you really don't need to be here for this, but I do want to prove, and before I forget, I would like to buy a bunch of repels. There we go. Now I've got 30. So that should be perfectly fine. And I think that'll do it for this episode. I'm going to pop into the Pokemon Center. I'm going to heal up my Pokemon. And next episode, we'll actually be finishing up with the surfing and explore the Jubilife area and what new things we can find now that we have surf in this particular area. So, heal up my Pokemon, and save, and I think that'll do it. Again, these aren't really long episodes, and they're certainly not story-filled or progress-filled, but, they're useful, and I didn't want to shove them all into one episode because I've already gotten flack for my Underground episode being too long. Anyway, with that, I will see you all next time.